completely. And sometimes it can really get so frustrating when you are anointed and you are not, and you are not, and you are not. Come on, and you are not. So what I'm trying to say this evening is, children of God, there's a possibility that God has anointed you. God has prophesied something so big in your life, but that is not the life that you are leading. And that is why you are frustrated. That is why you are depressed. That's why people cannot understand you. And that is why you can't understand people, children of God. Is the reason. I wish I could speak about the problems that David had. You know, David had issues with his biological father, Jesse. Some scholars and theologians argue that David wasn't the biological son of Jesse. And they have biblical evidence, because they are saying if indeed David was a son to Jesse, when Jesse is asked to bring the sons, why did he bring this one here? Because he knew this was not his biological boy. But of course, later on, things turned out to be different. We even have some of the Psalms, like when you read Psalm number 69, verse 4 and 8, it begins to give you a glimpse of what that means. Illegitimate children who are born out of the wedlock. Something else. This is something that sometimes you don't want to talk about, because it hits you so hard. If you're sitting here and you know you were born out of the wedlock, you know that mamaka aliolewa na wewe, sindio? That's what I'm talking about. Pastor, how do I know? Simple. Your mother was married 1990, and you were born 1986. That's a you want us to talk about what? And it can be so frustrating when you feel like so. And as even I speak about that, we also have girls, we have ladies who have kids. They are there. Is that the end of life? No. So David is saying, look here, I was not a legit king, but I am the king. I'm just scared. I'm umesikia mkono wivu. So Pastor, are you saying that my brother will no, yeah, your brother can't be the king? And by the way, you even realize the Bible speaks about such kids. One of them was who? Talk about Jephthah. Yes. Jephthah walimfukuza kutoka home. Wewe ukuzaliwa hapa. You are a son of a prostitute. Wakamtoa. One time they had a problem and the gods told them, for you to win this war, go for that boy. And they did. When the boy came back home, they won. So if you're here and that is what kind of an experience you have, and sometimes that really depresses you, you are a young girl, you got pregnant, ukiwa mdogo sana, and somehow you kept the pregnancy, may God bless you. And you know my next statement. Because by the way, just to reason it to am I on record? I'm not on record? Are you sure you're not recording me? But it's all right. But let me ask this. I'm just thinking. And don't get me out of if you have a child, do not be depressed if these things happen in your life and you aborted this. Always a second chance that God gives you. Because some of us, we are living in the past. Some of the boys here, you gave someone, you met someone pregnant, and what did you do? You financed the abortion, right? And since then, you have never been baptized. This Sabbath, we have baptism. You scared? You can still keep off, but God is saying, my son, I am aware of your past. I am aware of the things you did in the secret. And God is saying, I want you to come to me. And we will reason together. And I'll cleanse you. And you begin afresh again. Bwana asifiwe. All is not lost, children of God. All is not lost. Time is not so much on my side. Let me just pick a few statements here as I come to the conclusion. Now, David, he has a problem with Jesse. He runs to Saul, and of course, things turn out not as he expected. David was too far in to be out. As young people, remember trying to lay a foundation of some of the deeper studies we shall be having from tomorrow. Do you sometimes realize you've got yourself into something and you're so deep inside that you can't come out? You feel, I can't come out. It is too much for me. And I've had this kind of testimonies. Pastor, this has been my girlfriend from first year. For 4 years we have been together. But I have discovered. And you hear, of course, after baptism, you so want. It is okay. God can forgive you.